2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trailblazers up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Looking at the Bucks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Kings in Sacramento. They got caught flat-footed, lost a game they felt should have been theirs. Looking to turn the page here. You know who I'm looking forward to watching tonight?
I would not know.
How about C.J. McCollum?
Okay.
Low-rated high school recruit. Comes out of a small college. Shaq. This guy can flat-out play.
Man, great young combo guard. Offensively, he can do it all, Ernie.
He's a very tricky defender, meaning he's got long arms. He's able to reach in when you don't think he's able to get to basketballs. Dangerous on and off the ball.
You guys fun to watch, and that's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Portland, Oregon, as the Trailblazers take it to the hardwood. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And of course, John Henson. He won't be an option for them.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
Lillard with it. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis and Maker, the lengthy pair down low. Bledsoe is out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Now here's McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nurkic. Rebounded by Maker. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Yeah, interconference matchup. Two teams that'll see each other only twice on the schedule.
And that makes it interesting. They don't know each other all that well, so we should see a lot of in-game adjustments.
Now here's McCollum. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic. And, you know, Chris, it's early, of course, but a few veteran players seeing dips in their individual production. And there has been some talk. There has been some concern about that.
Yeah, but even for veterans, it can take a while to get into a groove. It's the beginning of the season. You still have to find your way, new teammates, new concepts. And if a player's role on the team has changed, that can affect his production. I mean, look at a guy like Melo last year. Going to a different situation, do you sacrifice by shooting less? Do you sacrifice by shooting more? Because some guys are out of position, out of sorts, and out of their comfortable areas or their comfortable norms of playing. And so, yeah, it takes a lot, whether you're a rookie or a veteran. It really doesn't matter. This game can throw monkey wrenches at you in all type of areas, and it's how you adjust. So it's not about the start.
One shot.
It's how you identify what you need to do to get better, and then do it, and then see how that adjustment has worked.
Yeah, Anthony's a good example. You're right. He throw good. Damian Lillard.
And think about this Portland team. Very solid on defense. They do a good job of closing out on shooters, both in the mid-range and deep. I mean, they can improve, but they're still a very tough team to score against at times.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Sacramento. Goes up to the stripe. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And for the Blazers, their defense, Chris, is something that can get overlooked.
Yeah, they don't do a great job of forcing turnovers. Bottom 3 in the league last year in that regard, but they are a very good rebounding team, and they play well as a unit. I love the way they rotate to cover up for each other.
And the dunk by Maker.
Oh, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now that was timing.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nurkic has got his second bucket tonight.
He's finding some good shots early on, and what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
And Middleton kicks to Bledsoe. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Antetokounmpo against Aminu. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Well, he's having a tough go at it so far this quarter. Not much dropping for him.
Layman pass to McCollum. Kicks it out to Lillard. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Hill, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. McCollum, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 3, and it's Hill. That time the assist from Antetokounmpo. Hill's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you can't lose track of Hill, a money shooter on the spot.
Now Lillard. He had 28 points in the win against Minnesota.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. He also did a great job at creating for his teammates. So many assists tonight.
6 to shoot. Aminu misses. Nurkic with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. McCollum, and he banks in the layup.
You got to appreciate the confidence of McCollum. Isn't scared of going down in the paints amongst the trees.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Out to the right wing. Bledsoe for 3. That shot misses. Now Portland takes it the other way. Lillard left side. McCollum outside. Offensive rebound. And Nurkic gets it to go. Nurkic has got 6. Bucks trail by 4. Middleton outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 25-point game against Minnesota. Hill against Lillard. Nurkic finds Lillard. Makes it off the glass. He's got 5.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to Sacramento. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. He told me he's looking forward to the matchup tonight. It's their first time against this team, so he is curious to see what his guys do on offense. He said it's important that we're aggressive defensively, that we use our length and shot blocking as a deterrent inside. We'll see if they can be successful tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the report, David. So their focus, guys, is going to be on defense right away.
And that's always a good philosophy. Don't let an opponent get settled. Try to take them out of their game early.
Well, you know what, guys? One of the things that stand out to me is how well their team communicates on defense. I mean, they function as a unit. That's why defense is a weapon for them.
Terry Stotts, the head coach for the Blazers, he has earned the trust of this roster.
Yeah, if you talk to the players on his team, Kevin, they believe in the system that he runs. He is always willing to give players a chance to earn minutes and is up front with them. Playing under Stotts, you know that if you work hard and improve, he'll take notice and adjust the rotations accordingly.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Stolen by Middleton. Shots good by Bledsoe.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
Now, here's Lillard. He has 7. Pass to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. Here's Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. They shoot again. Nurkic can't hit.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Jake Layman. The Bucks also with the sub. Brook Lopez is checked in for Thonmaker. Bucks trail by 3. Now here's Bledsoe. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And he had 2 blocks also, don't forget. I mean, it tells you what kind of presence he was for him at both ends of the floor.
To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. From 13 feet, it goes down. Bledsoe's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Bledsoe against McCollum. Outside Leonard. Lopez with the block.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Lillard. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Pass to Leonard. And Aminu kicks to McCollum. Pass to Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Leonard's got his first basket of the night.
McCollum is always aware. Fantastic skipping the ball over to the open man.
On the wing, Hill, covered by Lillard. Middleton, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Leonard. That one wide left. Portland leading. Nurkic up top. Back to Lillard. A beautiful reverse layup. Lillard's got 9.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Milwaukee with the ball. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And really, man, they played their hearts out. Missed a couple opportunities down the stretch, and that was the difference.
Absolutely right, Greg. That's all it takes. A play here, a play there, a detail that isn't accounted for, it stings.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupations.
knocks down the first one. And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication, Greg, to improvement.
Yeah, you know, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing with other stars. He's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days are done.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Now, here's Collins. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Minnesota. Stolen by Bledsoe. And, oh, here we go with Bledsoe. Nobody back. And they pick up 2. 8 points for him. Portland trailing here. Here's Turner. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. The pass to Stauskas. Clock at 6. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Milwaukee making a switch here. Decker's checked in. Shot clock at 2. Stauskas' shot is off.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Decker dishes to Lopez. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. Lopez has got his first points in this one.
Look, I love to see more of this from Lopez. He has the size to be a force on the glass.
And Turner kicks to Stauskas. Passes it to Harkless. Shoots over Decker. Harkless with the bucket. Harkless has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, and he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he shouldn't. He's solid from that in-between.
Ilyasova against Leonard. Unloads from 13. And it's Portland with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And how about the points they put up? I mean, they were aggressive. In fact, at times overwhelming.
Well, think about this. They were extremely versatile in their approach, taking what the defense allowed.
Now, here's Decker, defended by Harkless. And the foul called on Myers Leonard. That's his first foul. .109 left to play in the first quarter. Collins with the block, and he recovers it. And here is Turner. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Turner's a muscular player, superb at fighting his way through the D. Likes overcoming these challenges.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. Bledsoe taking his time here. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. Bledsoe hits them both. Trailblazers trail by 3. Turner with it. Kicks to Harkless. Lopez with the steal. It's tipped. It's stolen by Stauskas. Shot from the wing. The shot by Harkless no good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and Decker slams it in.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
Here's Turner. Misses from short range. It's been all about Eric Bledsoe for the Milwaukee Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's last name. He helped set the record straight of how you pronounce it.
In a Greek way, you gotta say with a D, so it's Antetokounmpo. But in the Greek way, you say with the NT, like Antetokounmpo. Whatever you got, just say, you know, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
Oh, yeah, this is how they squeezed out extra possessions and captured the early lead.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. They've got Bledsoe. Ilyasova out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Decker in at the 3 spot. And finished off by Leonard.
Turner has great awareness. He knows one of his guys is open. He gets the pass over to him quickly.
Bucks leading by 5. Now Brogdon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The kick out to Lopez. Bledsoe finds Lopez. Here's Decker. 6 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They host the Clippers after this game. Count that one.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Lopez throws it down.
I like the show of ferocity from Lopez. Whenever he plays down there with fire, it's infectious.
And Turner kicks to Collins. Pass to Turner. And it's Leonard, top of the key, over Ilyasova. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Leonard. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Bledsoe against Turner. Now here's Bledsoe. He's tightly guarded. That one goes in. Bledsoe's got 12 points in the game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Brogdon against Turner. He kicks it to Leonard. The back-to-the-basket scoring obviously more in common these days than it was in the past. Can we even say now with any kind of certainty, Chris, who has the best hook shot in the game?
The best hook shot in the game by far, still belongs to Tony Parker. No, he is not a big man, but he did lead the league in paint scoring when he was in his prime. Now a little bit older, he can still get to it. When Tony Parker gets in that paint, Kevin, he has the best jump hook. When I played in the game, the only guy that I respected their jump hook as much as mine was his jump hook, because he would float it over bigs so easy.
No kidding.
Oh, no kidding, Kev. He still has the best jump hook floater in the game. That's right, that man Tony Parker.
And the Bucks making a change here. Hill's checked in. And he's good on the second. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Decker. Fires the three. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Decker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
And Turner kicks to Collins. And it's Leonard at the elbow. Dishes to Harkless. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harkless has got his second basket.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
Now, here's Brogdon. 8 points his last outing. And no good that time. The pass to Stauskas from about 16. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game. Harkless. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He played a very solid first quarter. Now he's taking it up a notch here in the second.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Hill kicks to Lopez. It's back to Hill. Good work defensively by Turner.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Takes the three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hill against Turner. Hill kicks to Lopez. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Here's the teardrop. A second chance effort. And it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got 10 points.
Yeah, Kevin, he's using all that size in the paint. Lopez, he's always excelled when he capitalizes in this area of the court.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And last season, a year of adjustments for Brook Lopez. Had some ups and had some downs.
Yeah, he wasn't able to put up the numbers he'd hoped for. The team was young. Coach wanted to get some other guys some confidence, but he showed that he can act as a stretch 5, and he can still be a factor on offense. Still, it's a season that he knows he can improve upon.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Sam Decker. That one drops for him. And that's 11 points for Damian Lillard.
A pick-and-roll master. You got to respect how decisive Lillard is. I mean, he often makes great decisions.
Here's Antetokounmpo. A shot by Middleton, wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Lillard. 11 points in the game. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. Looking for Aminu. He gets it there. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Hill. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. Bucks leading by 4. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 8 points for him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Al-Farouq Aminu. The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. When it came to a big man's responsibilities, you helped pave the way for so much change in that regard. But what are some of the big C-Web now doing that weren't done when you were playing?
I don't know, Kevin, if it was anything that they weren't doing, but it's the freedom to do it with consistency. So even if we talk about a Larry Bird who only could shoot maybe a 3.5 a game, let's just round it up to 2 threes a game. Well, now what if Larry Bird had the freedom to shoot 10 threes a game like guys do now? And so I think that the game has caught up with players' skill set as opposed to the skill set catching up with players' games. So no longer are you held to being a big man. Now you can be a basketball player, and being a basketball player for Dirk Nowitzki is much better than him being a big man. Dirk Nowitzki, being a basketball player that he is, means that he is a threat wherever he is on the floor, because he's not just limited to a 2-foot box space there in the post. And for defenders like myself, I would much rather Dirk Nowitzki have to stay 2 feet in the post than to be able to shoot the ball whenever, wherever he wanted to. Because I tell you what, now you got a problem, because he can knock it down from anywhere and everywhere that he wants.
And finished off by Nurkic.
And all Nurkic needs is good positioning. Once he has this, dunking is easy.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's covered by Aminu. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And look, if he can start turning some of these misses into makes, their lead is going to take a big jump.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Aminu.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lillard against Hill. Lock at 6. Middleton looking it over. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. McCollum dishes to Lillard. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Maker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Malcolm Brogdon. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Middleton. He had a strong showing last season. He put up about 20 points a game, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, anytime his club needs a basket, he's their go-to guy. Just an irrepressible, prolific scorer.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from McCollum.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Middleton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Middleton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Nurkic. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, since the rise of the Warriors, we've seen a fair amount of soul-searching by the league's other contenders. There is incredible pressure to shake things up. Now, sometimes it can elevate a team, but we have often seen it also can tear a team apart.
It can be fragile for sure. David, thank you so much. And so he hits the technical free throw. Eric Bledsoe is checked in for the Bucks. And Middleton kicks to Maker. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Lillard attacking, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
The outstanding quickness of Lillard. It keeps the D on their heels. He excels at drawing the foul on these drives.
That free throw good from Lillard.
And Damian Lillard has always been an incredible scorer. His range and ability to create let him carry the load on offense, and has also stepped up as a vocal leader for this team, has grown into that role the last few seasons.
Both free throws good from Lillard. And with Lillard and becoming a team leader, Greg, he's always been one to lead by example.
And when Lillard was the clear star of the team, players started to look at him as a mentor, realize the kind of effect he can have on his teammates. And that led him to opening up, inviting them to dinner and hanging out. Wasn't something he took to immediately, but he has shown he can not only be a franchise talent on the court, but off the court as well.
And he knocks down the first one. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Lillard finds McCollum. Passes it to Aminu. To the left wing. That's tipped. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Connaughton. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Connaughton's got his first points of the night.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 6. Here's Lillard. Goes back up. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Nurkic.
And good luck trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. I mean, using his brute strength well on the offensive boards.
Bledsoe kicks to Maker. And another 3 for Milwaukee. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. McCollum outside. Inside. Here's Nurkic. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Aggressive move to the bucket, and the D is ready for it.
Over to the wing. Here's Connaughton. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 6. Down low. And finished off by Nurkic.
A well-rounded offensive threat. I mean, games like this prove Nurkic is capable of dominating on this end.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 14. 1:06 left now here in the second. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Exploiting the opposing defense in the paint here. That they've set up shop down in there this second quarter, and boy, are they cashing in.
For Milwaukee, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Collins checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Myers Leonard comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Maurice Harkless subbed in for Jake Layman. 1:02 left in the first half of basketball. To the inside, Collins. Good work there as it goes. Collins has got his first points of the game.
Now, those passes into the paint have to be precise, just like that one.
55 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Maker. And the wide open shot from Decker. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Lillard. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Milwaukee has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. So for the Trailblazers, Stauskas comes in for C.J. McCollum, and Turner subbed in for Damian Lillard. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. Leonard with the bucket.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Bledsoe against Turner. Bledsoe outside. Kicks to Antetokounmpo. 2 on the clock. Off the left rim and out.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebound, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Eric Bledsoe is having one of those nights. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, they're doing a great job of pushing the action and getting to the foul line. They aren't just pulling up for uncontested shots. They're making the defense react to them. In transition, on the dribble, and with those quick cuts, they're in attack mode. That's dangerous. To beat them, you need to force them to play more defensively.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
They played some solid team basketball, Arnie. Pretty good. They were sharing the ball. We saw some nice feeds, a lot of movement. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit, and they got the assist to show for it. Their rhythm was nice.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
A look at the Hawthorne Bridge in gorgeous downtown Portland as we welcome you back to Oregon. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Eric Bledsoe has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Well, and a few times he's done a good job of initiating contact, yet getting the foul called on the defender.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Bucks leading by 4. Lillard and McCollum, the deadly backcourt pairing. Nurkic is out there with Aminu, and it's Layman in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. McCollum outside. He kicks it to Nurkic. Pass to Aminu. Shoots over Brogdon. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he drops it in from the low post. Antetokounmpo's got 17.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you spend all that time in the locker room trying to get mentally prepared. Then you come out and give up that? No.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Bucks passing it around. Maker with the ball. Now guarded by Nurkic. Maker misses.
That's a nice defensive effort. Sticking right up on him and affecting the shot.
Here's Lillard. He's got 13. McCollum outside from the arc. No good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
Look, it hasn't happened yet, but he's got time to find his rhythm. And if he does, they can turn this thing around quick.
And it's good. 2 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Here is Lillard. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Now the pass to Bledsoe. Now here's Maker. Not a lot of room. It's stolen by Aminu. And now Portland on the break. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Goes up again. Portland again missing.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
Now here's Bledsoe. 19 points in the game. Middleton outside. Just 5 on the clock. From the line. Here's Maker. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Lillard. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Lillard's got 15 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's McCollum. He feeds it to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. That'll get him a few big pats on the back.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open and is too difficult of an adjustment to make.
Here's McCollum. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Layman pass to Lillard. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. Yes, that goes in.
Tough to guard in these screen and rolls. I mean, I love how Nurkic positions himself and gets creative in these situations.
Chris, I don't think Damian Lillard will ever be accused of lacking confidence. He'll tell you about how great he is all the time.
And that isn't a knock. I mean, all top NBA players need to believe that. Lillard has said he feels he deserves to be all NBA. Sometimes it just feels like he's looking to be disrespected just so he can use it as motivation during the season.
Passes to McCollum. Kicks to Aminu. Here's Layman. He's guarded by Brogdon. The shot by Layman, no good. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. 21 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Lillard against Bledsoe. Lillard left side. Now the dish to McCollum. Over Middleton. The offensive rebound. And finished off by Nurkic.
The superior strength on display. Nurkic excels at absorbing contact and muscling the shot in regardless.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Zach Collins comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Turner in for Layman. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Thon Maker. Ilyasova comes in for Chris Middleton. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And for Yusuf Nurkic, you see the flashes of how dominant he can be in every game.
I mean, the potential is there, and he is working hard to find that consistency. I do believe he's noticeably better when he plays with an edge. He's more in tune with what's going on. You almost want to rile him up or do something to tick him off before every game to get the best out of him.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this.
And a look now at the various locations of the shots taken so far for Bledsoe.
And what a big-time game we've seen from him. He's been the one looking to create and get a shot each trip down the floor. Every time a shot falls, his confidence just grows and grows. Just an all-around tremendous offensive showing.
Now here's Lillard. 15 points in the game. Portland no good that time either. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside for three. Hill. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic is Portland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
Wow, he just does everything right there except hit the layup.
Pass to Brogdon. Puts it up. And another basket for Milwaukee. The Trailblazers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Hill against Lillard. He dishes it to Nurkic. Looking to end his cold spell. McCollum no good. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. And that'll be his third foul so far. A different look now for Portland. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Nurkic. And Nick Stauskas is subbed in for Lillard. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Decker's checked in. No coverage that time. Lopez has got 12 points in the game.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And it's McCollum off the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
And McCollum is remarkably quick. Love seeing him put it on the deck and finish at the rim.
Hill with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. It's a floater, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Yeah, you look at George Hill's game, and he doesn't wow you in any way, but he's a complete basketball player. Strong outside shooter, but might be most valuable defensively. Often regarded as one of the best defensive guards in the league.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Harkless is checked in.
One shot.
And with Hill and his defense, perhaps what is best about it is that he can guard Greg both guard positions, and that makes him valuable.
Yeah, and that flexibility gives a coach and his lineup so much leeway. Hill has a great wingspan, about 6'9", and can be very disruptive defensively. Very good at fighting through screens to stick with his assignments as well.
So it's the Bucks now. The Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Leonard with the steal. And now here comes Collins leading the break. The rebound by the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Connaughton. Turner covering. He gets that one. Connaughton's got his second basket of the night.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
And Turner kicks to Collins. Poked away. Here's Connaughton. And the pass to Decker. Harkless with the steal. And now Portland on the break. Here's Stauskas. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good, Stauskas. Now Hill. He's got 6. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Decker, defended by Harkless. To the right side. Here's Ilyasova. Lopez kicks to Ilyasova. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Spotting up, the easiest way to shoot, especially for big men like Ilyasova.
Outside Turner. Passes it to Stauskas. Launches a 3. Gets hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Deep 2 from Hill. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. And now a 10-point Bucks lead. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Ilyasova is a player who bounced around quite a bit in the last few years. He's always found a way to be productive, though, wherever he lands. He doesn't give you anything too flashy, but he can get you some numbers in a few different columns.
Taking a look here at numbers for George Hill. Some last season stats for him. Last year averaged 10 points per game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. Tremendous asset to this team coming off the bench.
Now here's Turner. He kicks to Stauskas. Pass to Collins. Outside Turner. Pass to Leonard. Out left to the wing. Collins passes to Turner. And it's off from 3-point range. Bucks leading by 10. Right wing. Ilyasova. No one around him. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Ilyasova. There's the pass to Hill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Thursday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Free throw drops for Hill.
And guys, I love George Hill's game. He's a smart defender who can score the ball, pass. He's a winner.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Both free throws good from Hill. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
McCollum kicks to Collins. Over Lopez. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Portland, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first free throw is good. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Eric Bledsoe comes in for Hill. He hits both from the stripe.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
first one falls for him.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Yeah, Evan Turner, the former #2 pick out of Ohio State, you know, he acts as a utility knight for this team. He can wear a lot of different hats. His versatility might be his best trait.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. With the teardrop, the shot by Brogdon, no good.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
And he makes that one. McCollum's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is why McCollum is an all-star caliber player. Possesses the ability to score on intense defense.
Here's Ilyasova, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And the Bucks lead by 9.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Turner. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. 5 to shoot. And here's Stauskas from the arc. Eric Bledsoe with the rebound. And the foul called on Myers-Leonard. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, look, and Ilyasova played the first 7 seasons of his career with the Bucks. He bounced around since then, but he earns minutes wherever he goes.
McCollum outside, over Bledsoe, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Trailblazers trail by 11. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Ilyasova holding down the forward spots. Brogdon out there at Bledsoe, and it's Maker in at the center. Now here's McCollum. Here's Aminu. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Aminu's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Trailblazers. Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Passes it to Bledsoe. Shoots from 14. Middleton can't get it to go.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
Now here's Aminu. Turner bangs home the trifecta.
But Turner really needs to keep hitting these outside shots. When he does, it stretches out the floor for his teammates.
Bledsoe right side. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That free throw good from Bledsoe. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Bledsoe hits them both. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Leonard finds Lillard. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 9 points here in the second half.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
Well, he's extremely accurate here, coming down the stretch, trying to see if he can close this one out.
Now here's Leonard. McCollum outside. Here's Layman. Rebounded by the Bucks. Maker's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Brogdon. The teardrop falls in. And now a 9-point Bucks lead.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. McCollum against Brogdon. Here's Lillard. From down in the low post, it goes. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, it's easy to appreciate Lillard. Fantastic at powering to the D and nailing the shots.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Nurkic checked in for Myers Leonard.
What's up?
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Now a timeout called by Portland. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He wants to change it up defensively and get more people packed into the paint. He said they're beating us up down low. We have to put a stop to it. Let's see if they respond, Kevin.
Aminu, the pass to McCollum, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, just watching the progression of C.J. McCollum year to year has been astonishing. I mean, he came into the NBA with little fanfare, but now he's one of the league's top shooting guards.
And so he hits both. And with McCollum, he is the complete package on the offensive end.
I mean, he can take any defender one-on-one, and with a little bit of space, he can take over the game. He's a great shooter and fantastic facilitator. I mean, you ask around the league, they'll tell you that McCollum is one of the toughest guys to guard in the wing.
Shots good by Middleton.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Playing with such physicality on the offensive glass. I mean, Nurkic's awesome at slamming misses in.
Brogdon against McCollum. Brogdon the pass to Maker. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Bucks leading by 10. To the middle. Here's Maker, and the layup's good off the glass. Maker's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, that's the goal every trip. Get the good look from close range.
Brogdon against McCollum. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Layman and Middleton with the block. Bucks have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Bledsoe against Lillard. Shots good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 11 in the second half.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And Lillard kicks to Layman. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. And it's the Bucks on the break. Brogdon leading the charge.
He continues to be their go-to guy. If they close this game out, his stamp will be all over this win.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Pass to Nurkic. Brogdon against McCollum. Now, here's Aminu. He's guarded closely. 5 on the clock. Bucket is good. 22 points for Damian Lillard.
He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
Aminu against Antetokounmpo. The shot will not fall. Now Portland takes it the other way. Lillard outside. McCollum trying to get open. And that one misses from Layman. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo, nobody back. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. McCollum against Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, Lillard, stolen by Bledsoe. It's stolen by Aminu. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 10 points in the quarter.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Aminu's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Nurkic has got 11 points here in just the second half. Bucks leading by 11. Bledsoe outside. And Antetokounmpo.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. Got to get him a few big pats on the back. Up and under and in. I mean, thinking on the fly with the double clutch.
And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Bucks. Damian Lillard pulls it in. Trailblazers trail by 11. To the paint. Got a piece of it. McCollum finds Nurkic. Here's Layman. And again, it's Portland converting.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, Kev, I mean, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside, here's Bledsoe. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And he makes the first. Brook Lopez is checked in for Thonmaker. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And hate to make a mistake there. Have to stay focused.
You're so right. Trying to shrink the deficit, sometimes you push too hard to make something happen.
And Bledsoe throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Brogdon, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And Portland has possession, trailing by 13. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about the fast hands and then getting right out in transition?
I mean, look, I was going to say you're attacking on both ends, quickly going from defense to offense.
Now, here's Aminu. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. Count it, good.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Lillard against Bledsoe. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Lopez with the steal. To the inside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
And last season, not the one Brook Lopez wanted to have before heading into free agency.
He just never seemed to find a place with the Lakers and saw his minutes decline as he wasn't in their plans. Averaged a career low in terms of minutes played per game last year. And I think he still's got a lot to offer and should bounce back closer to his all-star level of output.
Trailblazers trail by 15. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. And it's Aminu in the corner. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Count that one. Antetokounmpo's got 36.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now here's McCollum. Over Antetokounmpo, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Brogdon the pass to Bledsoe. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul. 2.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Brogdon. Bledsoe against Lillard. Nurkic with the steal. Lillard finds Aminu. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
An athletic, physical player. I like how Aminu forces the issue and earns these calls.
The first one falls.
Well, at this point of his career, Aminu knows who he is, an effective two-way player who likes being a glue guy.
Two free throws for Aminu. 1:36 left to play here in the fourth. And here is Antetokounmpo. Now the pass to Brogdon. Middleton inside the three-point line. No good off the back of the rim.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision-making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Milwaukee.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
From an offensive standpoint, he was their leader tonight. Whenever they needed a big bucket, he was always the guy to come up with it.
Here's Aminu following the basket by Brook Lopez. Pass to Nurkic. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. "19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Staskis.
Would love to see more of this from Ilyasova. I mean, he has the reach to swat away shots.
Hill against Turner. Hill with it. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Brooke, congrats on the win. You guys have had a rough patch lately. How good was it to finally get a W?
I guess we learn from our mistakes, and we're learning together on the fly. And so as long as we come together and learn from our mistakes, we'll be all right.
Well, you did a great job finishing tonight, Brooke. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.